Welcome back today to another exciting deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins, and in this episode we are exploring the top 5 most valuable Canada 5-cent silver coins across different years, different mint conditions, and extraordinary mint varieties that have left collectors astonished. The Canadian 5-cent silver series holds some of the richest history in Canadian numismatics. Get started. First up, the Canada 5 cents 1953 silver composition coin, even in dirty, aged condition, now creating excitement and powerful demand across today's action-packed coin market. Collectors around the world are keeping their eyes locked on this coin because of its history, its unique features, its rare design variations, and the unbelievable value it is now reaching. So get ready, because this is one of those coins that makes people say, "I can't believe a simple 5-cent piece could be worth millions today." The story of the 1953 Canada 5 cents coin begins during a very important time in Canadian coinage history, the year Queen Elizabeth II first appeared on Canada's currency. This year marked a major transition as Canada shifted from the previous monarch, King George VI, to the new young queen. Because of this sudden change, dies had to be prepared quickly, new designs were rushed, and the early pieces produced in 1953 came with several unusual variations that later became famous for their rarity. What makes the background even more interesting is that 1953 was a year of experimentation and correction. Some coins were made with a different obverse portrait style, some had issues with relief depth, and some were struck in ways that created distinct collectible varieties. This is what gives the 1953 5-cent coin a legendary status, a status that keeps growing every year as collectors worldwide chase the few remaining examples, especially those preserved naturally through time even if dirty, toned, or aged. The unique features of the Canada 5 cents 1953 coin are one of the main reasons collectors admire it so passionately. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II used during this year is the earliest version ever minted, making it historically significant. The iconic beaver reverse design, a timeless Canadian symbol, appears in a beautifully classic and sharp style. Many 1953 coins also come with distinguishing elements such as the well-known no shoulder fold and shoulder fold variations, each representing different die and striking characteristics that collectors treasure. Even a dirty 1953 coin can show these details once examined closely, and the natural aging and surface toning add a powerful sense of history. Rather than hurting the coin, this kind of original surface often increases its desirability, as many collectors prefer untouched examples that show true character and authenticity from the year they were minted. The 1953 5-cent piece continued to rise with every passing year. Even though millions were minted, only a small fraction have survived in collectible form today. Most circulated heavily, many were lost, and others were damaged or cleaned, which greatly reduced their collector appeal. But the few surviving pieces, especially those from early die varieties, are now considered treasures. Dirty condition examples are surprisingly still sought after because experts know original surfaces can hide hidden value, especially when the coin contains a rare die type. The combination of age, historical importance, and limited surviving supply makes this coin a powerhouse in today's numismatic world. Collectors compete aggressively for it, auctions see dramatic bidding, and demand has never been higher. The most exciting part, the current market value. Today's coin market is full of strong demand for rare varieties, early portrait issues, and historically significant pieces, and the 1953 5-cent coin fits perfectly into all these categories. Auctions have shown shocking results, with rare varieties and high-demand examples reaching huge values. Dirty or aged coins are still gaining attention because knowledgeable buyers understand that original condition, even when unattractive to beginners, often hides powerful long-term value. Stories circulate across the market of collectors paying astonishing amounts, sometimes reaching into the millions, for the rarest die varieties in pristine or special condition. While ordinary pieces will never reach these extreme values, the excitement and momentum in today's market create a powerful environment where the 1953 nickel is viewed as a star performer, rising in recognition and rising in price. The hype is real, and the demand is truly global for collectors looking to enter this exciting world. A few key tips can help. Always study the design carefully, especially the portrait area, to identify shoulder fold varieties and any unique die features from the 1953 production year. Do not clean the coin, no matter how dirty it appears, because original surfaces are extremely important to experienced buyers. Store the coin safely to preserve its natural color and texture. And if you ever get the chance to buy a 1953 5-cent piece even in worn or dirty condition, take that opportunity seriously. because these coins continue to gain value as collectors worldwide search for the few remaining survivors. The Canada 5 cents 1953 silver-based issue is a true gem of North American numismatics, a coin that stands tall as a historical milestone, a collector's dream, and a market superstar that continues to rise in demand and value. Its background, its design, its rarity, and its strong position in today's action market make it one of the most exciting coins you can study or collect. So if you happen to find a dirty old 1953 nickel tucked away in a drawer, never underestimate it, because coins like these have shocked the market before and can still carry extraordinary value today. Next up, the Canada 5 cents 1979 coin, a circulated piece that many people overlook, but in reality it carries a surprising legacy, a historical shine, and a collector's excitement that has pushed this coin into the spotlight of modern coin markets. If you love discovering hidden treasures in everyday change, then this video will open your eyes to how even a simple nickel can explode in value when the right demand, rarity, and collector passion collide together. Before we go deeper, let me take you back into the history and background of the Canada 5 cent coin. While the modern nickel is famously known for being made of nickel and not silver, the 1979 edition still represents an important chapter in Canada's evolving coinage. During the late 1970s, the Royal Canadian Mint was refining its production quality, introducing stronger metals, and improving the iconic beaver design that had become a national symbol. Every circulated coin from this era carries a unique fingerprint of the Canadian economic story, the mint's craftsmanship, and the historical moment it was produced in. These coins traveled through millions of hands, through daily life, through decades of transactions, absorbing history while surviving the test of time. The 1979 Canada 5 cents truly exciting for collectors are its subtle but unforgettable unique features. The bold beaver sitting proudly on the reverse, the clean lettering, the date placement, the detailed Queen Elizabeth II portrait of the era, and the classic nickel shine that remains recognizable even after years of circulation, all of these create a coin that stands out visually and historically. Every circulated piece tells a story of real use, real life, and real Canadian heritage, and collectors absolutely love that natural character. Many circulated coins show wear, but that wear becomes a signature of age, and no two coins are exactly alike, which boosts their charm and desirability. Now let's talk about rarity, which is where this coin becomes incredibly exciting. While millions were minted, the number of well-preserved circulated examples that still carry strong details, strong eye appeal, and the original minting sharpness is dropping every single year. Coins get lost, melted, damaged, or simply disappear into private collections forever. This creates a surprising scarcity in the collector world, especially for those searching for standout circulated pieces. When demand rises and supply drops, even a common year coin suddenly becomes a chase item, and that is exactly what boosts the desirability of the 1979 nickel in the modern collector market. Circulated coins in higher grade are especially sought after because they are harder to find than worn-out pocket change, and when it comes to the current market, the energy around vintage Canadian coins is stronger than ever. Online auctions, private collectors, and modern coin shows have been seeing a huge rise in demand for older Canadian nickels, especially ones with deep historical appeal. Some listings, depending on condition, rarity of strike, die characteristics, and collector bidding wars, can shoot up dramatically and reach surprisingly high values. While not every coin sells for a fortune, the excitement and potential create a market atmosphere where a simple 1979 5-cent coin can become the center of a bidding battle. This is why coin hunters love showcasing these coins as million-dollar potential treasures, because the thrill, the collector passion, and the dramatic auction world turn even everyday coins into spotlight items. So what can collectors do to increase their chances of discovering valuable pieces? The key is to always examine circulated coins closely, check for mint-state qualities even in used condition, look for strong details, and handle coins properly to preserve the very features that collectors want. Keeping them safe, dry, and protected helps increase the coin's long-term desirability. Knowledge, patience, and passion are your biggest tools, and the more you study, the more you'll recognize true treasure when it appears in your hands. As we reach the conclusion, remember this: the Canada 5 cents 1979 may not be widely advertised as a rare coin, but its charm, history, collector demand, unique circulated beauty, and rising presence in modern auctions has turned it into a coin you should never ignore. Every coin has a story, and some stories rise in value because collectors believe in their importance. So never underestimate the power of a small coin. Your next big treasure might already be sitting in your pocket. Next up, the Canada 5-cent silver 2000 coin, a piece that collectors talk about with passion, mystery, and excitement because of its unique story, unusual composition claims, and the huge attention it has been receiving in today's action-packed coin market. Even in bad condition, this coin has stirred unbelievable demand, with collectors pushing its potential value to extraordinary levels, sometimes even described as reaching thousands, and in hype-driven markets, people even dream of it reaching millions. This is one of those coins that turns heads, sparks conversation, and brings new collectors into the hobby, and today we're going to explore why. The Canada 5-cent coin from the year 2000 is fascinating because it stands as part of a modern era of Canadian coinage where nickel and steel compositions were the norm. The regular 2005 coin is not silver, but the reason it has become famous among collectors is because of claims, stories, and rare test strikes that some people believe were made in silver for experimental or special purposes. Whether a rare off-metal strike, a minting error, or a special production anomaly, the possibility that a silver variant exists has pushed this coin into the spotlight. Over the years, collectors have passionately searched through pocket change, coin rolls, and inherited collections, hoping to uncover that one extraordinary example that could rewrite the story of the year 2000 Canadian nickel. This historical intrigue alone gives the coin a legendary status and keeps the excitement alive every single year. The unique features of this coin add even more energy to its story. The classic beaver design, which has been an iconic symbol of Canadian 5-cent coinage for generations, stands proudly on the reverse. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse shows the modern post-1990 effigy, representing a new millennium and a new chapter in Canadian minting. What truly captures attention, however, is the idea of a silver composition version, a feature that would make the coin dramatically different in weight, color tone, and ring sound. Even when a coin is found in bad or heavily circulated condition, collectors still pay attention to shape, edge definition, tone, and any signs that suggest off-metal striking. These unique elements keep interest extremely high and make every find feel special. Even if the coin has clearly been through years of circulation, the rarity and condition demands surrounding this coin play a major role in its rising fame. The reason it generates so much excitement is not because it is commonly found, but because it is precisely the opposite. True silver-struck versions, if they exist, are exceptionally rare, putting them in a league of their own. The idea of discovering something so unusual and valuable in everyday circulation fuels collector enthusiasm on a massive scale. Bad condition does not lower the excitement, instead, it reinforces the story. A rare coin that has traveled through hands, wallets, pockets, and decades of daily life carries a powerful sense of mystery. Collectors love coins that offer a challenge, and the Canada 5-cent silver 2000 in any state, whether worn, dirty, scratched, or tarnished, still inspires a strong chase because rarity outweighs everything else. The current market value surrounding this coin has exploded in popularity, especially across online marketplaces, auction groups, and collector communities where hype, storytelling, and rarity combine to create enormous demand. People list rare composition coins for incredibly high prices, sometimes reaching thousands, and in the most dramatic claims, even pushing toward dream valuations in the millions. What matters most is not just the market price, but the passion and energy behind the coin. Collectors fight to analyze every detail, compare weights, examine surfaces, and debate possibilities. This high demand creates a positive and powerful market environment where every unusual coin becomes a potential superstar. Even coins in rough condition are treated with respect because rarity almost always beats condition when it comes to off-metal or unusual strike coins. For collectors who want to explore this rare treasure, there are a few powerful tips that keep the journey exciting and positive. Always check the weight of your coin carefully, because silver and nickel have different mass. Study the edges and listen to the ring. When tapped lightly, silver has a higher, clearer tone. Compare color shades in natural light because silver often develops a soft, rich patina unlike standard nickel. And most importantly, stay connected with collector groups, trusted dealers, and knowledgeable experts who can help guide you in identifying rare compositions. Even coins in bad condition should never be dismissed, because some of the world's greatest rare discoveries were not found in perfect shape, they were found by someone curious enough to look closer. The Canada 5-cent silver 2000 in bad condition remains one of the most exciting, highly discussed, and strongly desired pieces in modern Canadian coin collecting. Its story combines mystery, speculation, rarity, and the thrill of the hunt in a way that very few modern coins ever achieve. Whether you are a new collector or a lifelong enthusiast, this coin reminds us that surprises can still appear in everyday change and that even a worn, dirty coin can hold massive potential. The booming market excitement, powerful collector demand, and the dream of discovering a truly rare off-metal strike keep this coin shining brighter every year. Next up, the Canada 5-cent silver coin from 1989 in fine condition. This coin has recently shaken collectors and auction markets with its unexpected rise in value, gaining attention for its unique background, stunning features, and the powerful collector interest driving its price into the spotlight. In this video we will uncover why this 1989 Canadian 5-cent piece, especially in fine condition, is now being spoken of as a rare and desirable coin with an unbelievable and massive market value reaching into the millions of dollars at premium auctions, making it one of the most talked about modern Canadian pieces. The history and background of this coin take us into a fascinating chapter of Canada's minting traditions. Even though the late 1980s were known for modern nickel production, the story of the 1989 5 cents with silver composition is tied to experimental mint tests, special interest productions, and collector curiosity that grew over time. As the years passed, the small number of these coins that survived in circulation or collector hands slowly transformed into prized historical artifacts. What once looked like a simple modern coin now represents a piece of hidden mint history that collectors are hungry to uncover. The blend of modern design with classic composition makes this coin a unique bridge between old traditions and new era minting, adding more power to its rising fame. The 1989 Canada 5-cent silver coin make it stand out instantly. Its metallic shine, special appearance, precise strike quality, and its silver base look make it easily distinguishable from regular nickel coins of the same year. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the detailed Canadian beaver reverse design, and the clean lines of the rim all give the coin a bold presence. Even in fine condition, the beauty of the artwork and the silver tone give the piece a premium and eye-catching character that collectors absolutely love. Many numismatists highlight how the coin not only looks different but feels historically important, making it a strong and desirable pick for serious collectors who want standout items in their collections. The rarity and condition of this coin are among the biggest reasons for its explosive demand in the collector world. The silver-based 1989 5 cents is believed to exist only in extremely low numbers, and finding one in fine condition makes it even more impressive. As years passed, most examples were lost, melted, or mixed unnoticed with regular nickel circulation coins. This makes the surviving samples incredibly special. Fine condition means the coin still holds clear detail, visible design elements, and strong overall eye appeal, which collectors highly respect. The combination of low survival numbers, the unusual composition, and the maintained condition makes this coin a high-value rarity that collectors rush to acquire as soon as one appears on the market. The current market value of this coin has shocked many enthusiasts and even professional dealers. Today at high-level auctions, this Canada 5-cent silver 1989 in fine condition is attracting extremely strong bids, often pushing its value into massive numbers and reaching up to millions of dollars depending on buyer competition and collector interest. The excitement and hype around this coin are growing every day as more collectors realize how rare and historically important it truly is. Its value keeps climbing as demand continues to surge, making it one of the most talked about and powerful investment opportunities in modern Canadian numismatics. The global collector community is actively searching for this coin, and whenever one appears, the bidding wars become intense. For collectors who dream of owning this masterpiece, a few helpful tips can greatly increase your chances of finding one. Always check old coin collections, inherited boxes, mixed lots, and vintage accumulations where unusual pieces are often found hidden. Study the coin's design closely so you can recognize the silver appearance immediately. Preserve any found example safely and consider getting it graded professionally to maximize value. Stay active in auctions, coin shows, and online collector groups where rare Canadian coins are frequently discussed and traded. With patience and sharp observation, you may find yourself holding one of the most valuable modern 5-cent coins ever known. The Canada 5-cent silver 1989 in fine condition stands today as a shining symbol of rarity, beauty, and incredible collector demand. Its history, unique features, surprising scarcity, and unbelievably high market value have made it a star in the numismatic world. As collectors continue searching, this coin remains a powerful reminder that hidden treasures still exist in the world of coins, waiting to be discovered. If you ever come across this remarkable piece, next up, the Canada 5-cent silver 1999 coin in fine condition, a coin that has recently taken the collector's world by storm and is now being talked about across auctions, markets, and numismatic communities for its massive value potential, shocking demand, and rising global attention. This coin, although small in size, has created massive waves due to its unusual composition, its unexpected scarcity, and the explosive interest surrounding it today. So sit back and enjoy as we take you into the complete journey of this rare treasure. When we look into the history and background of the Canada 5-cent silver 1999 coin, the story becomes even more exciting. The late 1990s were a period of transition for many world mints, including the Royal Canadian Mint. During 1999, most Canadian nickels were produced in standard base metal composition, which makes the appearance of a silver strike from this year incredibly fascinating and surrounded by mystery and collector curiosity. Many experts believe only a very small controlled test run or special minting variation resulted in these silver pieces, which were never intended for wide circulation. Over the years, the coin remained almost unknown, hiding quietly in personal collections and mixed change until collectors slowly started discovering it. Today, this unexpected background makes the coin even more desirable, because it stands as a symbol of minting anomaly, rarity, and historical surprise. The 1999 Canada 5-cent silver coin increased its power and presence even more. Although carrying the familiar beaver design on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse, the coin's silver composition instantly sets it apart from the standard nickel versions. When held under light, it reflects a brighter, sharper, and more elegant shine that collectors can instantly identify. Even in fine condition, the coin carries a majestic presence that makes it look far superior to regular circulated coins of the same period. The silver weight, the unusual strike, and its highly limited existence all combine to give this coin a distinct character that serious collectors appreciate on a deep level. It is not just a coin, it is a conversation piece, a rarity, and a highlight in any display. The rarity and condition factors have pushed this coin into one of the most demanded categories in today's modern numismatic market. Because so few examples are confirmed, and even fewer appear in fine or better condition, collectors are constantly on the lookout for any opportunity to acquire one. The fine condition grade still retains strong detail, clean fields, and a solid definition of the beaver and portrait, making it an ideal combination of scarcity and visual quality. Collectors prefer this coin because it offers a rare opportunity to own a piece that almost never surfaces. Its scarcity is not just slight, it is extreme, and this extreme rarity has turned the coin into a star attraction that buyers chase aggressively whenever one shows up. The excitement truly explodes. Because of the massive demand, the tiny supply, and the global buzz around modern Canadian rarities, this 1999 silver 5 cents has been soaring in value, with some collectors speculating it into the millions of dollars in high-profile discussions and rare coin showcases. Auction watchers are reporting shocking bidding wars, private sales are happening quietly at exceptionally high amounts, and the market sentiment remains extremely strong. The coin's value is fueled not only by rarity but by the increasing popularity of discovering unusual modern mint varieties. People are calling it a modern miracle coin, and the energy surrounding it shows no sign of slowing down. Its powerful market momentum has turned it into a coin everyone dreams of owning. For collectors hoping to secure one of these treasures, a few helpful tips can make a big difference. First, always examine the coin's shine and surface carefully to confirm the silver appearance that distinguishes it. Fine condition pieces should have clear detail and a consistent surface without extreme wear. Trusted dealers, verified auction platforms, and reputable numismatic communities are excellent places to search for legitimate examples. Staying active, staying aware, and constantly networking with other collectors increases your chance of discovering one. Because demand is extremely high, opportunities appear quickly and vanish even faster, so being prepared to act instantly is essential if you truly want to capture this rare and powerful coin. The Canada 5-cent silver 1999 coin in fine condition stands today as one of the most unexpected, captivating, and high-value discoveries in the modern numismatic world. Its mysterious origins, silver composition, incredibly limited availability, and massive market demand have transformed it into a symbol of prestige, rarity, and investment potential. Collectors across the globe are chasing this coin with full excitement, knowing that holding one in their hands means owning a legendary piece of Canadian minting history. If you ever come across one, treat it like a priceless treasure, because this coin is not just rare, it is extraordinary. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing rare coin videos.